Do you feel like your relationships are missing some really vital elements like love, trust, the ability to communicate easily and openly, the ability to work through challenges with honesty and integrity? This is relationship. And everybody alive has these elements of struggle. Probably most people alive on the planet are struggling with relationships. And it's not just relationship to one another, from me to my family or friends or my life partner. That's part of relationship. But when you back away from all that and you look at what is the root of the most important relationship there is, I think most people would agree that it's to life. Our relationship to this life force that's causing the heart to beat. You could say that this is the root of all relationships. And most people are not creating a healthy, intimate relationship with their life force. And if that life force goes, we're not here. There is no relationship to life, to others in this form. So I created this course because everybody struggles with relationships. It is something that will work on 4 different relationship styles, which is relationship to this source, to this energy that we all are, relationship to friends who are prioritizing this relationship to this life force energy, and creating healthy family relationships. Or if you're not able to create healthy family relationships, then maybe that's a sign for you to create a better relationship to your life force. And then the final part of this course is our relationship to life partners, to deep, intimate relationships of marriage, of committing to each other forever. This course has those 4 relationship models in it, but it also includes way more than that. And what I mean by that is the more you, as an individual, prioritize the most important relationships there are, you will begin to notice how other healthy, high integrity relationships come from that place. Because the most important relationship there is to this life force, most people don't have that. And so they keep attracting all these different relationships that are really difficult to recover from if things go sideways. We all have had broken hearts. It is a normal part of reality. But when we create this relationship to this life force, then when we go through challenging or difficult obstacles, we have the connection to this life force energy that when things happen, when chaos happens, when the world goes crazy, when our relationships just don't work to the ability that they can, we are able to create resilience in the face of adversity. So this course is simple. These 4 topics are made into 4 short meditation videos and audios. So you can listen to these meditations. They're all less than 10 minutes or around that, but you can listen to them as much as you want. And I recommend listening to them daily if you can, because the more you're able to create healthy relationships to your life force, the more strong and the more resilient you become. So it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what your political beliefs are or what your religious beliefs are. If you have a heart beating in your chest, then you can do this. If you have a brain that is synchronized to your heartbeat, you can do this. The foundation of all these exercises are creating an internal state of heart-brain coherence. And all that simply is you calming down, taking a step back, allowing your heart and brain to communicate with each other the way they do when we're not stressed out. And when you get good at doing this, suddenly life makes a lot more sense. Suddenly our relationships become a lot healthier. So I urge you to practice, practice, practice. And the better at this you become, the more your relationships will noticeably improve, whether it's to your life force, your family, your friends, to attracting deep, intimate relationships. When you prioritize this relationship, then all the other relationships just kind of get attuned to your prioritization of having a healthy relationship with life. And so my name is Seth, and I've learned how to do all this because I spent 3 years in prison. And it was brutal, to say the least. But it put me in a position where I could either die, killing myself from stress or getting hurt in there, all the things that happen in an environment like that, or I could choose to love my life force, even though everything else in my environment would say, nope, not a time to open your heart, shut down, bye. I chose to love life unconditionally. And after doing that regularly, it became a habit. And I noticed that I loved life, even being in there. I was so grateful to feel alive. And the most magical or amazing part of this is that all these other men around me began to feel better. And the reason for this simply is when we are in a state of heart-brain coherence, whole body coherence, meaning all of our organs and glands and everything just get synchronized to our heartbeat and our awareness of it. When we get into those states, it is just like being a child who's filled with awe and wonder and mystery, who is ready to learn more about this world and how to live in it and to be empowered and to be strong. But when we get abused or we get trauma or we go through any of the things that most of us go through, we get stuck. And by creating this relationship with all these elements of life in this course, you will be able to sustain these states of creativity, of self-love, of love for life. And in this process, you begin to return to a state of wholeness, and you will witness others wanting to get into these states with you. So enjoy this course, practice it over and over. If you feel like one of the videos or two of the videos are most important for you, start with those. Listen to them as many times as you can, minimum of once a day. But if you can do more, do that. Because again, we're creating a habit, and with a habit, eventually it sticks, becomes second nature, and then first nature. So I've witnessed miraculous, powerful, amazing things happen, and I'm no different than anybody else. I have a heart beating in my chest. I have a brain that can think rationally and logically. My gut, where my instinct is. When you create this relationship to your life force, all of your perceptual abilities come into your awareness, and you're able to develop muscles of perception that have been atrophied. That when you are in tune with them, you are able to make it through anything. And if your heart gets broken, you're able to recover and bounce back quick, as well as help others mend their broken hearts. So let's create a community of individuals who prioritize this most important relationship to life. And then from that place, we get to form healthier relationships with each other. And I look forward to creating a community of friends who bring out the best in each other. Thank you.